Hello guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is _Frankie.
Edwin Safi, Papa,
Dennis Keton.
And together we are
the gatekeepers.
Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel, Pochini, and also don't forget to press the like buttons below before starting the viewing. Okay, so today we are going to speak about the continuation of game week 35. We are currently halfway. We are going to speak about the game between Manchester United versus Liverpool, Chelsea versus Arsenal. We have Manchester United versus Leicester, which will be played tomorrow on Tuesday, the 11th of May. And also Aston Villa versus Everton. Those are the big games to watch. So we are going to start with Manchester United versus Liverpool prediction. Currently, Manchester United is sitting number 2 with 1 game in hand, and Leicester at 4, already done with their games. So I'll ask Dennis Keton to give us just the prediction for the match between Manchester United and Leicester.
Thank you so much, Mr. Frankie. It's a pleasure once again to be here. So, guys, as you always know, I always give you my honest and candid opinion on these games. So, the match between Manchester United and Leicester City. I don't want to bluff, but it's going to be a very difficult game. Manchester, they are good right now. They are on top of their forms with their comeback thing. So I'm actually seeing a match which is not going to be easy for either of the team, because remember, Leicester too will also be trying to protect their territory. They will also be trying to maintain or to retain the top 4 slot, which means they are not going to give Manchester United an easy ride. Johnny Evans didn't play in the last match, so I think
Was injured.
he was injured, right?
Yeah.
Speculation are he might be back, but even if he's not back, no problem. So in this match, my sincere prediction will be Iheanacho will score 2 goals, Vardy will score 1, so the match will end 3-2 in favor of Leicester.
Manchester United are holding a record against Leicester. Leicester have never beaten Manchester United at Old Trafford. So what do you have to say?
Mine, well, both teams are in the top 4. Of course, we are at number 2. They are at position 4. But right now, we've seen that before. Leicester, towards the end of the season, they begin to flop. Of course, they do flop. You remember last time we are the ones who took them to Europa League.
Yeah.
We met them there and they were gone. So I think it will be 2-1 win in favor of Manchester United, because Leicester are also good, but we are ending the season, so I don't believe if they will somehow recover.
How do you think about the game? Johnny Evans will not be around. He's a former Manchester United player. And on the other side, Harry Maguire was also injured and also might miss the game because of the rotation and also the tight fixture for Manchester United. What do you think? Do you think those 2 injuries will affect the game or maybe something?
If you ask me my sincere opinion, this match, it's not going to be won on the defensive level, because both teams are going to come guns blazing. It will be an attacking game that you can take to the bank.
Yeah.
And it being an attacking game, it means that the 2 teams, they will be exposed, because if we are talking about Manchester, whereby their point man in the defense, Harry Maguire, we are not sure about him, he might miss that match, then it means that we will be having a waivery situation back there, because I understand Bailey might be the one stepping up.
Definitely.
So I'm not 100% sure with Bailey, But on this other side, you see Leicester have they have some options at the back which they can mess around with, they can juggle around with. So this is a match which is going to be won in the midfield and in the striking. The person with the highest number of goals on that day will actually carry the day. So for me, I still maintain that Manchester United, you need to be very afraid of Iheanacho and Vardy in this case.
For me personally, I think it's I'll still stick with the payday. Leicester umetuzoea sana. You have you bet us like 5-3 the season that you are you graduated to being boys, being men. And just they bet us in FA, they kicked us out. I think we have something in between us, and we have to prove something to you guys. And I think we should widen the gap and also delay Man City taking the trophy. As you heard, Ole Gunnar was asked if he was happy to delay the trophy. Yeah, he was happy. I was happy. We are happy. And I think United will win 2-1.
Yeah, and it will be a comeback.
Yeah, my prediction on scores, I think, let me do as our coach does. I think it will be Fernandez scoring once more.
Cavani.
And Cavani.
As we move from that point, guys, it's only in English Premier League whereby records don't last forever. Manchester has a good record, a good home record against Leicester.
Definitely.
Apparently, Leicester has never won against them at Old Trafford.
Definitely.
But a day is coming, which is the next match. It will be a day of reckoning. So Manchester United,
getting boys,
be ready.
McGoldbridge
to start your usual hashtag of Glazers out.
Okay.
Glazers out is always there. We want them out. Anyway, we are going to a big game. Chelsea versus Arsenal, the London Derby. They say the pride of London and the Gunners. So this is a big game to watch. What were Chelsea, Piki Man, and Arsenal, Bunduki Fake.
Definitely.
We want to we want to know, ukiwa na bunduki fake unaweza shoot mtu wa pikipiki na mtu wa pikipiki unaweza enda kwa duka ukanunua bunduki. So you can tell us your prediction.
Hamtakubeba hivyo. So if we are talking about vitu fake, I think tunajua ni gani bwana wako, si ndio?
Definitely.
They call themselves the Gunners, but why call yourself a gunner?
I'll stand with Arsenal.
If the gun you've carried all along
Today
doesn't
I'm
have
going to stand
doesn't have bullets, you get me? So guys, before I even give my prediction, my fellow pundits, allow me to be the last person to give you my prediction, because this is a London derby, and I have a lot to say about it, but I'll summarize. So you'll take the floor, then allow me to crown it up, please. But all in all, Chelsea champs as always.
May think Chelsea are on a good run right now, so I'll just proudly give it to them. It might be a 2-1, okay, 2-0, 2-1, but I believe it's going to be a tight game though. Very tight. It's either 1-0. So mine will just be, it will be a 2-1 in favor of Chelsea, and we're done. Yeah.
Okay. So for me, I'm a United guy. I think that win for Chelsea, if Chelsea wins, it will not be favorable to me. So I think Arsenal will go in for a draw, a 2-2 draw, and it will be a big game. It will be full of clashes. There will be red cards. There will be guys to serve us the red wines. Yeah, the Akina David Luiz, Anyway, you guys know yourself. David Luiz, punguza hizo makali zako za red. I know you're playing against your former team,
Yeah.
former club. So maybe I think it's emotional.
And
for him.
also, this Timo is fond of
Diving.
exactly Timo. We have Mason Mount, so please, Luis.
Anyway, I'll be watching that game. I'll be
Definitely.
spectating. So maybe we can listen to our big man.
Yeah, guys, as you all know, I'm a Chelsea fan. I'm a Blues guy. So, and on this prediction, I'm not going to do my prediction as a Chelsea fan. I'm just going to do this prediction as a football pundit. I'll be as honest and as frank as possible. So, it's going to be a very tactical game. Remember, the last match we lost to Arsenal by 3-1. And bearing in mind that right now we are back on our foot, we've worked everything that needs to be worked on. We have the confidence and we have the players to execute what we need. So, Arsenal, be warned that we are coming for you. Be warned that right now we are wiser and we know better. So, we've seen in the previous match how Arsenal have played. As you guys know, Tuchel is a tactician. This double T guy knows what he's doing. So I'm also predicting we are going to rotate the squad which won against Man City. Not all of it will play because remember we are a strategical team. Since we know that we have a match on weekend against Leicester, so we will have to do another rotation to preserve our players' energy. So on this game, I think Tammy Abraham will be given an opportunity to start with Giroud. Then definitely our midfield is one of the richest currently, so I have no problem with it. So in a nutshell, I think that this game is we are coming for revenge. So Arsenal, you need to be warned. We are coming to revenge. So the same amount of goals which you won against us is the same amount of goals that we want to give it back to you. So my prediction would be 3-1, and we are going to paint London blue, and we are going to be contesting for that top 3 position with a lot of power. So guys,
2 is taken.
no problem. 2 might be taken. We are not interested in position 2. You guys knows our sport, so no problem. So Chelsea 3, Arsenal 1. So we are here to make our sponsors 3 proud.
Definitely.
Okay, so we move on. We have on Thursday we have the postponed game. I have Manchester United against Liverpool. So that's a big game in Europe.
Yeah.
A rivalry.
A rivalry.
Rivalry of a century.
Yeah. So I would wish to listen to other people's prediction before I give up my solo prediction. The
Yeah.
best out of it.
Yeah, mine. I think mine will be just short and sweet. We've played it last time. Our last 2 matches, we were at at Anfield. It was a 0-0 draw. They came to Old Trafford. We disciplined them.
In
So
the FA Cup.
Definitely, yeah. It was in the FA Cup. We gave them some discipline to respect the elders. So I think they will be at Old Trafford again. So I think 3-2. I feel like it will be a 3-2 win instead of Manchester, because I believe Salah might Salah and Jota. Then us will just do comebacks. No, don't have to be. Yeah.
What about you, Dennis?
Okay, guys. This is one of the games which I've always been waiting for, because I know it's usually one of the biggest matches that we have in the EPL fixture. If you ask me, this is going to be a very dangerous game for Liverpool. Why am I saying so? I'm saying so because as we speak right now, Manchester United are almost sure of a top 2 position, which means they'll be coming in this game with nothing to lose. The only thing maybe which they might be trying to protect is their pride, but sincerely speaking, they have nothing to lose.
Definitely.
And that said, this match means the world to Liverpool, because remember, they still don't want to walk alone. They still believe there is an opportunity. There is an opportunity for them to rise in the top 4 position. So with that said, it means that they are coming to play with their whole heart. They are coming to bring their A game in the pitch. So that's why this is going to be a very interesting match and a battle for us to watch. Thiago Alcantara is back. Sadio Mane seems to be back. He's regained his footing. Salah is prone to come back in these big games. So the only thing I will want to advise Liverpool players, Liverpool, you need to work on your defense. If you can organize your defense, if you can be able to protect or prevent Cavani from penetrating that, if you are able to hold Greenwood, and your midfield is able to actually disorientate Bruno Fernandes, that will be the winning strategy. But if you leave the 2 people, especially my main worry for that match is 2 people, Cavani and Greenwood, not even Bruno Fernandes, the 2 people. So you need to work on a strategy on how to put those 2 people down, and you'll be in for it. So that said, I'm going for a 3-3 prediction. So this match will be a draw. Liverpool will draw 3-3.
So for me personally, it's my time now. This is a match with lots of history. I'm sure Michael Owen is having mixed reactions right now because he had played for Manchester and Liverpool. For me, I think I'll cancel out your statement that we have nothing to lose. Man, losing to Manchester United, losing to Liverpool,
The worst thing
is
ever.
the worst thing ever.
Pride.
Pride game.
We don't want to lose that game.
Yeah, so
We can't afford to lose it at Old Trafford. For me, I think it will be a payday. I'm sure the game against Leicester won't be that more important for us, but I'm sure they're going to win. But before we play this game against Liverpool, I'm sure we're going to play with our first 11 and we're going to do our best. That's all I know. And I know that Manchester United will dominate the game. Since it's a payday, I think United will win with a big margin. I can say it can be 3-1.
3-1, huh?
Yeah.
So along
and I'll also say that Cavani will be on the scoreline, score sheet.
As always.
We have our main man, Pogba, who has been yearning very much to score against Liverpool. The last game he tried, but it did not go inside. So I think this time he'll have his time to score something better. And also Bruno Fernandes will be on the scoreline. So 3-1 in favor of Manchester United. You're not going to lose that game.
Definitely.
That you can put it on me.
You can bank that, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, before we bank that, I think I need to ask my fellow pundits a question. Being that De Gea might be out for that match, what do you guys think? Do you think that you're going to have De Gea as your keeper, or you're going to stick with Henderson?
Dean, just Dean, because in the match, the previous one that we won in the FA Clash, we still had Dean and we managed to discipline them. So Dean will still be there.
Well, the reason as to why I'm asking that is because
Yeah,
you see, this is not just any other game. Huh?
it
So
is.
it's just not any other match. It is a big match with pride at stake, and I'm seeing a scenario whereby you need experience at the back line. Why do I say so? Maguire has been so strong in terms of organizing your back line. So him being out, don't you guys think that you need De Gea at the post to bring that confidence to organize your back line?
Remember, Bailey is fast.
Bailey is not a
He's
lead.
faster than, yeah, he's not, but he's faster than Maguire. So I believe, okay, Salah is fast, Mane is fast. I don't know if Firmino or Jota.
Wait a minute. Don't get it twisted. We are not talking about who is fast. Or
The defense.
We are talking about, because remember, two things are involved in having a tight defense. You might have a good defense, but without a leader in that defense line, it's as good as done.
I think Lindelof is there. Lindelof. Okay, let's hope for the best.
Or you, I'm just
I'm in a dilemma.
I can say, for me, if De Gea would play, I think he will play. De Gea is a great goalkeeper.
Yeah.
He'll do his best. I'm sure he deserves that game, and I think he will play. And also, that doesn't mean that we don't have faith in Henderson. Henderson, his time will come. He's a good goalkeeper, and we know that. And we will just give him time. But that game deserves De Gea. Sorry to the Man United fans, but De Gea is the best. If you know De Gea, you know De Gea. For me, I put faith on De Gea, and I wish he could stay at Manchester for more. He's a legend already.
Yeah.
So I think I think Maguire will be back at that time. Yeah. I think Bailey will just cover him for the Leicester game, but Maguire will be back. He's a machine. And I think if in case there will be no Maguire in that game, I think the leader for the back line, as you asked, I think it would be Lindelof. He led us in 2009, so I don't have any doubt with him. But he must improve with decisions and playing with the partner, the centre backs, centre backs. They must be compatible and make wise decisions in between them.
Yeah.
So that's it as we end up. We're happy to host you guys, and we are longing to see you once more. So cheers, have a good weekend, have a good week, game week. Goodbye.
Till we meet